Welcome to Kyle Field, home to the Texas A&M Aggies, a unique and special environment in college football. This crowd coming together to make up the 12th man, trying to make it very difficult for any opponent. The Sooners will kick this deep to get us going. Looks like he'll try to make a play with the return. He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. On the move. Still going. It's a foot race. They can't catch him. Touchdown.
I mean, Chris, we're just getting our headsets on here, and we've already got a touchdown in this game. Great blocking up front, but really just the instincts and the speed by the return man to take that all the way back for a touchdown.
PAT makes it 7-0. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. He's going to return it from near the goal line. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. So the Oklahoma Sooners offense comes on the field first today. The Lynch defense, Kirk, relying on an elite corner as they try to shut down the passing games. Both guys have skills, and they have the swag to go with it.
Yeah, Chris, I think that's the point is yeah, they have the skills, they have the size, the speed, but I think it's the instincts, just the natural ability to find the football and be able to come up with plays that help their defense get the ball back to the...
Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
Chris, just a great throw here, surgical and precise, and doing what they need to do to be able to pick up that first down and keep this Oklahoma offense on the move.
He's going to take off. He's found some room at the 45. They get him down, but not before he gets to the plus 38. It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today.
When you can get good chunks of yardage like this on early downs, it just keeps you on schedule, leading to more manageable third down situations. Never underestimate the value of consistently getting 4 more yards a pop like that.
The junior able to bring him down quickly. Third down coming up after that running play. To throw, it's Hawkins. Quarterback escapes the pocket. Finding space at the 20. They bring him down, but not before he picks up first and goal yardage to the 9.
These are the type of plays that are backbreakers for a defense. They thought they had him tied up. They thought they were going to be able to get him to the ground on the pass rush, but they're unable to do so. So he gets away, picks up a big first down, and now this sets up a first and goal inside the 10.
He'll make it into the end zone. Touchdown, Oklahoma. Kirk, they were backed up to start the drive, but some bold play calling, great execution, and they reached the end zone.
You know, it's easy to just kind of pull your horns in and get conservative when you're pushed way back close to your own goal line, but not this offense. They came out, showed the confidence that they have in their quarterback, and it paid off. Nice touchdown.
Here's the return from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. The Aggies offense out there for their first possession. Got a great matchup today, Kirk, of elite corners. They put these guys on islands, and they believe they can shut down anybody across the field.
If you're going to have a great defense right now in college football, you better be able to cover on the outside. And these two teams happen to have two of the top corners in the game.
Oh, they've got him for a sack. A big play made by the junior.
Wow, what a rough way to start this football game for these guys. Already kind of in a hole inside their own 20. And the first play, they give up a sack, and now they're going in the wrong direction, getting a little closer to their own goal line.
Runs through the defender. And tackled after a small pickup there. And now the defense will call it. Make an adjustment on their side before this crucial play. Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in third and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? He's running out of time here. Cannot escape that ferocious pass rush. It's a sack.
Now they put that nickel defense, and I think that's the right call. You get more speed to be able to cover with those 5 defensive backs. It also allows that defensive line with that good coverage to get after the quarterback, as we see here.
He's got some daylight turning on the speed. They finally get him down, but that's a solid return. Good work by the return man. And the Sooners offense is back out on the field. In the last possession, the defense just had no answer for this powerful ground game. Let's see what they can do this time.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
Getting set. Here's 2nd down. Back to throw. It's Hawkins. Receiver makes the grab. Tackle, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs. That's a nice pickup there. They find some space in the zone and pick up the 1st down.
Yeah, really nice call here, Chris, to be able to pick up this 1st down on this drag route. The quarterback does a nice job of being patient, waiting for that window to open up in that zone, and he put it right on the money for the receiver to have a chance to not just catch it, but eventually get the 1st.
The Sooners line up with a 1st and goal. The pass rush closing in, and he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Oklahoma. So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. PAT puts him in front by 7. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. Turn starts from inside the 5. To be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. Here comes the Texas A&M offense back on the field. Last time was a quick 3 and out. Can they get a drive going this time? And it's caught. He shreds the tackle. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a 1st down, but instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
And the junior able to get home with the sack.
I mean, that's another sack, Chris. I mean, we're just getting started here. 1st half, and you're already talking about giving up 3 sacks. You got to think about changing things up schematically, help that offensive line, and help that poor quarterback before he gets killed.
And they get him down, but that's a solid gain here to move the sticks using his feet. Texas A&M getting set with a 1st and 10 now. To the air, it's Reed. And it's incomplete, just out of reach. Too much on that throw. Incompletion sets up a 2nd down. Offense looking to throw the ball. It's a short completion to the big tight end. And the defense grabs him after the completion. He's just short of a 1st down.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
They tackle him at the 48, but it's enough for a new 1st down. This Texas A&M offense is moving quickly down the field. Looking to throw it on 1st down. And it's incomplete, even on a 1st down throw. He was under some heavy pressure. Offense lines up for a 2nd down play off the incompletion. And the wideout goes in motion. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. He escapes the sack. He makes the grab. And he's going to run out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage. Wanted no part of contact on that play. 8th play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Extending the play now. He'll avoid the tackle there with a slide.
I just love the fact he doesn't take a sack here. In fact, I'm sure he can imagine hearing his coach saying it's 3rd down, do not take a sack. And in this case, he's able to avoid the pressure and get out of there. He doesn't quite get the 1st down, but he does turn a possible loss into positive yards.
Big guys up front lined up. It's 1st down. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Defense makes the tackle with the clock running. It'll probably be the final play. of this first quarter. As we hit the quarter break, it's Oklahoma on top. And at the end of the first quarter, let's check out the stats so far. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. To the air, it's Hawkins. Running out of time in the pocket. They tackle him at the 43, but that's enough for a first down.
This is why I love the quarterbacks that can make things happen. Here you have an opportunity to try to create. Nothing's there. Play breaks down. Instead of just throwing it away, he sits back, sees nothing downfield, decides to be able to pick up the first down by himself. Impressive run to pick up the first, keep this drive moving.
They'll switch it up, looking to throw. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass.
How about the arm strength from this quarterback? He really didn't have any other option than to put it right in there and give it everything that he had. Great timing and a good job of squeezing that in between the defenders.
Tackle made at the 41. That's first down yardage.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. It makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Again, makes it second and medium. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Got him. He's sacked.
This is why this guy's considered one of the top defensive ends in the entire country. He came in off the edge so quickly there. You look out, because that's exactly what was being shouted by the offensive lineman to his quarterback, because he had no chance to block it.
And the Sooners will bring their punt team on the field now. Son to kick it away, helping his team with field position. And at fourth down, they'll punt it away here. Ball lands at the 8 and bounces into the end zone for a touchback. And here comes the Aggies offense back on the field. Last possession, they were forced to kick it away. Can they finally get things going this time? And the tackle is made after a 4-yard gain, so second and 6.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
Give it to the back again. They get it down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36.
I tell you, this running back from Texas A&M is dangerous when he has room to work. Great speed, good job of picking up the first down. And, Chris, you just think about some of the backs that they've had when they've had a chance to put that Texas A&M uniform on. Dante Hall, some people forget, was a Texas A&M running back. Devon Achane, of course, more recently. And Isaiah Spiller, good tough blend of toughness and speed.
On first and 10, looking to throw. Pump over the middle. It's Tease. Explosive play, and the offense will set up now inside the 30-yard line.
Boy, great throw here by the quarterback and a big gain here for Texas A&M's offense. A great route by the wide receiver and the ability to go up and make a play. Boy, they've had some great ones over the years.
He'll avoid the big hit with the slide.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the first and the second option aren't there. By the third option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, of which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
Now it's third and short from the 22. You expect this is four-down territory. Let's see what they do on third down. Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. Touchdown, Aggies. Strong game by this quarterback. So we're all tied up after that one with the potential shootout on our hands here.
And the offense does their job and ties this thing up. Now the pressure switches to the other side for an answer.
Point after, knocked right through. And with that extra point, we're all tied up now in the second quarter. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. And the Sooners offense is back on the field. Last drive stalled. They're forced to punt it away. Let's see what they can come up with this time. Grab down the middle. It's Mitchell. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play. That completion makes it second and medium. Back now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. Hits the running back in the flat. The sophomore able to bring him down quickly. Made the catch, but he was surrounded for not much room to run.
They did a really good job that time of leveraging him out in space. I thought he might have a chance to be able to shake loose because he is so elusive. But defense, as you said, did a really good job in the open field surrounding him. Just nowhere for him to go to pick up any more positive yards.
The Sooners lining up here on 1st and 10. From the pocket, delivers over the middle.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
That completion sets up a 2nd down play. He'll hand it off. Nowhere to run up the middle.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and the run fits on that play.
We'll take a quick pause before the half as we reach the 2-minute warning. 3rd down play, looking for a fresh set of downs. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. Stop at the 43, but that's enough to make a 1st down.
Was a nice job up front by the offensive line, but give the running back an assist for setting those blocks up before he's able to get downfield for the 1st down.
It's a strong run, keeps the drive going. 1st down now. Dropping back, it's Hawkins. Goes incomplete, broken up by the defender nicely that time.
Just a great play on the ball by the defensive back, getting a hand on it and tipping it up into the air. Boy, anytime you see a tip go up, often that...
And the freshman able to get home with the sack.
Chris, he's getting in there so quickly, you might want to consider a chip block with either the tight end or running back to slow him down. He's just too talented out there.
Here's the throw deep downfield. And it's incomplete. They let it fly on 3rd down, but now it brings up 4th. The Sooners will bring their punt team onto the field. And he'll kick it away now for the 2nd time. It's a low punt, won't travel very far. And the coverage seam gets the returner to the ground. And the Texas A&M offense heads back out onto the field. Passing game was so effective in the last possession. Right down for a touchdown. We'll see if the defense can make adjustments. Caught near the sideline. It's Tease. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a 1st down. 1st down. We're going to throw the football. And the pass is dropped. Would have been a big gain, but he couldn't hold on. Incomplete, so it's 2nd down and 10. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Short pass, finds the tight end. And he's shoved out of bounds by the defense, short of the 1st down marker. Crucial 3rd down play after that completion. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. He stays alive. Looks like he's going to run it. And they'll stop him just short of the marker. Good effort, but the defense holds. Now it's 4th down. And the defense will spend their 2nd timeout here to make some adjustments. The Aggies will have to punt this one away. He's on to boot it away now. And the punt heads out of bounds. Excellent work. They'll spot this down near the 5-yard line. And the Oklahoma offense is back on the field. It'd be a surprise if they took a risk here with the final seconds of the 1st half, backed up near their own end zone.
That is a close call, almost brought down inside his own end zone for a safety. He's fortunate to be able to get out of there and avoid the safety.
Minutes going to wrap up the 1st half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. And the Aggies will kick it off to begin the 2nd half. And it's field, and returner trying to create good field position here. And he's tackled at the 21. That's when the drive will start. 1st down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Looking downfield. It's Hawkins. Using his legs on the scramble. Slides down to avoid the tackle.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but, man, make the play. Bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
That's reeled in. It's Jordan. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
They stop him, but it's a first down.
And that's a good, nice, crisp run for a first down. Don't forget, good blocking up front by the big fellas. And this running back, he just seems to have a nose for that first down marker. A few more runs like this, and he's going to be getting into a rhythm for sure.
Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Second down play coming up. Well, the play is just blown up by the big fella in the middle, Kirk, showing some quickness for his size.
Yeah, we know about his power, but how about his ability to penetrate there? And that's the quickest way to blow up a run game is that interior penetration. If you're able to break through the middle of that offensive line, then you can create a lot of havoc in the middle.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Going to try to use his legs here. Tried to use his legs to make the first down. Couldn't get there. And now it's a fourth down call. And the Sooners will come to the line on fourth down, hoping to keep this drive going. Here we go on fourth down. He did not get it. A crucial play by this defense. What a fourth down stop. Line getting set up. It's a first down play. First play of the drive, he looks left for a completion. They get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. And he's going to stretch the defense, taking a deep shot here. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge gain, but he could not collect it. The offense facing a tough conversion here. 3rd and long from the 42. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. Quarterback escapes the pocket and takes off. Breaks loose at the 45. Quarterback gets down to avoid the big hit. The Aggies will come to the line to run the hurry-up.
Well, here's a quarterback that just takes control for himself. Picking up some nice yards when nothing else is there. This guy's a real threat.
Handoff here from the shotgun. That's a nice wrap-up there by the junior. Offense getting set. It's second down. Back to throw. It's Reed. Bringing pressure. Looking right. This one caught. They bring him down, but not before he gains first down yardage. This Texas A&M offense is moving quickly down the field. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. He's got a man down the middle. Tackle made quickly at the 11, but the offense in the red zone now. Texas A&M getting set with a 1st and 10 now. And he drops back in the gun. And the pass is incomplete. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 2. When they tried to get the counter play to the edge, Kirk, we've seen this defense show their ability to pursue and fly to the football.
Yeah, they sure can, and they did a nice job on this counter play. A lot of times you'll see those counters go more up into the middle of a defense, but they tried to...
And it's picked off in the end zone. He's got some room and some blockers here. Across midfield.
Chris, not only the awareness to come up with the interception, but the speed and athletic ability on the return. I thought he was going to take it all the way back, but the offense just did enough to keep him out of the end zone.
Okay, so here comes the Oklahoma offense back on the field. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Brought down after a 7-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 3.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller.
And he'll loft it to the end zone. Oh, and it's batted down by the defense. Great play to deny a touchdown.
Chris, that ball's tipped up into the air, and it's anybody's football. The defense, first of all, does a great job of anticipating a throw down in the red zone, and they're in great position to knock that ball up. But it was exciting to see, would anybody come up with it once it was in the air?
First down here for this offense.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the first down.
So after the incompletion, it's second down. They'll run it from the gun. The pickup is just 3 yards. Now it's third down and 7. And the crowd coming to life here, trying to help this defense down in the red zone. Looking to pass. It's Hawkins. Locates the tight end. It's complete. It's a fumble. The defense recovers the fumble.
Oh, my gosh, Chris, what a wasted possession. In the second half of a tie game, you got the ball in the red zone, you're going in to score and take the lead, and you put the ball on the ground. And just like that, you flip the momentum to your opponent.
And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's second down. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. And he'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
And the Aggies will have to kick it away. And this drive moves backwards, so he's on to punt it away. And he's able to get the boot away. Oh, and he's got a crease here. Look out. He's brought down, but a good effort to make something of that return. And the Sooners offense is back out on the field. They got into plus territory last time, but the drive ended on a fumble. They got to shake that off immediately. Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Man, oh man, was the defense ready for this play. The quarterback just searching for anywhere to go, looking for daylight, but couldn't find anywhere to go in to keep him.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. Defense is coming after him. They got him. Defense comes up with a sack. And as we take a break to flip ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the current national rankings. First play of the quarter is a crucial one. Offense trying to convert this third down. Looking downfield, it's Hawkins. Looking to set up a screen pass here. Finds room at the 30. They finally get him down, but an explosive play. The offense in business now at the 24. The offense operating at peak efficiency. They come to the line again. Caught over the middle. It's Jordan. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time. The Sooners are moving quickly down the field.
And the defense sits back in a zone coverage. Good job here by the quarterback, recognizing that soft coverage, and he hits the routine drag route underneath for a first down.
Coming to the line on second down, this is important. They want to avoid a third and long. An inside give now from the shotgun. Defense stops him, but that's a solid gain.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave him a chance at a really nice gain.
This is crucial. Defense needing a stop on third down, trying to force a field goal. Third down play here out of the shotgun. Oh, and he dropped it. You don't see that offer from this guy. Brings up fourth down. The decision is not to go for it on fourth down. Here comes the field goal team. And that is no good. And here in the fourth quarter, the game remains tied. And here comes the Texas A&M offense back on the field. They're coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. Here's the handoff. They'll tackle him at the 27. Second down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete. Offense looking to convert on third and short from the 27. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Pressure is coming. That's a quick shovel pass. They make the stop just short of the marker. It's getting 4th down and inches. So after taking a closer look, the officials will overturn that previous ruling. Texas A&M getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Handoff from the shotgun.
Chris, overall, it's been a tough day for this offense, but especially for this running back, just not able to find any kind of traction at all. And it's made this offense somewhat one-dimensional, and a large reason they're trailing in the 4th quarter.
Grab behind the line. It's Tease. Tackle made after the completion. Solid gain in the running play. 3rd down now. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Beautiful catch right near the sideline. Gets the foot down. They bring him down, but the veteran quarterback shows off that trademark arm strength. First down, looking to throw the ball. Quick completion to the tight end. But a huge hit by the linebacker. What a tackle. That completion makes it 2nd and medium. The back's got it. And they'll stop him after a short gain. They're 2 for 2 on 3rd down this possession. Here's 3rd and 5. Dropping back, it's Reed. He's moving out of the pocket. Slides to avoid the big hit.
Well, Chris, that's a great example of why we see these college football coaches bringing in baseball coaches to teach these quarterbacks how to slide in key situations. You want to protect your franchise guy? Make sure he doesn't get hurt. That's exactly what he did on that play. A perfect slide to avoid the big hit and then pick up the first down.
Oh, and he doesn't hang on. Looks like it was deflected before it got to him. It'll bring up 2nd down. From the shotgun, drops back. Oh, it's intercepted. A critical late mistake here. Look out, he's got some space. Inside the 10. And he's going to score on the pick 6. Touchdown, Oklahoma. Kicking team on now for the extra point. PAT is up and good. They lead by a touchdown here in the 4th quarter. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. They'll return it from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Here comes the Texas A&M offense back on the field. Let's see if they can bounce back from that costly mistake last time, a pick 6. Breaks free. They trap him and sack him back at the 10.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
Went backwards on 1st down, so it's 2nd and long here from the 10. Grab behind the line. It's Tease. In the clear at the 25. Breaks clear. End zone ahead. Forced out of bounds after a big game. This offense set up with a 1st down.
This is what's so dangerous about this offense, Chris. They have the ability to put the ball in the air downfield and really stretch those safeties back. This time they hit it for a big gain.
Fighting them off. Breaks the tackle to get back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it. Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. And a decent gain there before the defense brings him down. Offense facing a 3rd down now. They can still get a 1st down without scoring. And we've reached now the 2-minute warning. Sets up as a dramatic finish as this offense tries to grab the lead late here. Looking to throw. It's Reed. The pocket breaking down. And he decides to just throw it away. That's going to bring up 4th down now.
Oh, he just missed his receiver there on 3rd and short. Now you got to think in the 4th quarter, 4th and short, you got to try to cut into this lead. You might want to go for this here to keep thinking about 6 points.
He's running out of time here. The pass rush closing in. He's brought down. A sack will end this drive. Huge play here by the defense. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? It's a quarterback keeper. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. So from the 21-yard line, it's now 2nd and long. And they'll keep it on the ground, trying to run some clock. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible.
Well, this is a huge third down coming up here, and here's where that chess match comes to head. And for the defense, desperately need to make a play if they believe they have any chance of coming back to win this game.
Now the offense will spend a timeout here, wanting to come up with a perfect call on this important play coming up. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Snags the quick throw. The completion gains about 6 yards, and now it's a 4th down call. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. And on 4th down, the punter sends it away. Returner decides to fair catch this. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And the clock winding down. They'll take a deep shot.
Well, they don't connect here, but this is what you have to do. It's late in the game. You need points. You're behind. You got to take some shots. I'd go right back to it, try to find a matchup, and go to one of your receivers that can make a play for you.
And he just throws it away there. Safe move. Had nobody open. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. The catch is made for a huge pickup. Touchdown, Texas A&M. Made the defense look slow that time.
What a touchdown here with under 2 minutes to go. And the big question now, Chris, is do you kick this extra point to tie it up, or do you go for 2 to potentially take the lead? Either way, your defense still is going to have to go out there and make some plays.
Now they get set to kick it away. He'll call for the fair catch here. And the Sooners offense is back on the field. Your worst case scenario, go to overtime. But can they make something happen here? Try to win it in regulation. Let's see. He flips it to the back across the middle. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. The clock is still running. They've got to get set quickly. Back to pass. It's Hawkins. Running out of time in the pocket. Can't get it away. The defense has got away. Huge stop at this stage of the game. And a timeout is called late in this tie game. Crucial choices coming up. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. From the gun, he looks for an open man. He's moving out of the pocket now. And he'll step out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
I love that this guy's not willing to just give up on plays. You know, he's got enough athletic ability to give you some positive yards in the run game. He's able to do that right here.
Tie ball game, late, and they're going for it on 4th down. Looking to throw for the first down. He's got it. Enough for a first down. Stopped out at the 39, but good enough for a first down. 4th down conversion gives him a fresh set of downs, but time is running out. Got to get to the line quickly. Quick throw complete to the tight end.
Boy, I love to see this quarterback throwing the football the way he is. That's the way you start a drive. 3 for 3, and let's keep it going.
Short connection to the tight end here. And a big game before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. The Sooners starting a new series here on 1st and 10. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. He's got it right near the end zone. Touchdown, Oklahoma. They go in front in the final minute of play. PAT is up and good. They lead by a touchdown here in the fourth quarter. So after taking the lead, they'll kick it off here and hope the defense can hold on. Fields it just outside the goal line. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And here comes the Aggies offense back on the field. Here we go. Crucial situation. They've got time to run a few plays. The defense can't just back off here and play. Cannot get the throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this stage of the game. They'll get set, needing to score quickly now, looking for some big plays right here. They've got to get points quickly here, looking for explosive plays right now. They're going to throw it on third and very long. Bringing pressure. Has no one to throw to there on third down. And now it's a fourth down coming up. Down by 7. They've got to convert here for a chance to tie this game. They need to convert. He'll drop back. Final minutes here. They'll throw it deep downfield. And that last pass falls incomplete. That will do it. Game over. Well, Kirk, we thought it might be this kind of a game. Very small margin for error in this game. Who was going to make the crucial play at the end? And they did.